Hi, welcome to South Korea, host of the 1988 Olympics, 2002 World Cup, and now the newest international sensation, poker. Tonight, it's the final table of the PokerStars.net Asia Pacific Poker Tour.
The name of the game is poker.
Enjoy it while it lasts, kid.
Yes. And now the sensation sweeping the world has arrived. The Asia Pacific Poker Tour. Today we're in Seoul to crown the first ever poker champion in mainland Asia. Only 6 players remain, including local Sid Kim, who is just lucky to be here.
Fortune favors the stupid.
And now he looks to take down the title for his country.
You're going to represent Korea, and I thought, wow, that's pretty cool.
But will the confidence of Joseph Berrick and Ziv Bakar be too much to overcome?
I believe that I am the best player.
Only one will be called champion.
Don't be greedy.
The stage is set. Yes! The stakes are huge. This is the Asia Pacific Poker Tour. Welcome to South Korea and the capital city of Seoul. We are here at the Sheraton Grand Walker Hill Hotel and Casino, host of the first major South Korean poker tournament. Hi everyone, I'm Paul Curry alongside poker star Daniel Negreanu. 9 players began this final table, and after 3 quick eliminations, we are down to 6. And no one is luckier to be here than Sid Kim, who was 1 card away from elimination before a miracle river saved him, leaving him still in contention for this trophy and $140,000 US. Right now, Sid Kim, Mr. Lucky himself, is standing by with our 3rd team member, Angela Tai.
Sid, here you are, final table here in Seoul. How do you feel?
Well, I feel great. I mean, you know, I'm at a point where I have nothing to lose. I've obviously taken a lot of risks up until now and been lucky, so hopefully I can continue to do that because I'm not going to win with skill. I know these guys are seasoned pros, you know, so I've never actually had a run of cards like this before.
I hope it continues for you, too.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Sid, and we'll hopefully see you at the very end.
All right, thanks.
And thank you, Angela. We'll let Sid Kim take his seat. And there is the trophy, and there is Seval Hageland, who is the last victim of Sid Kim. He was crippled.
Definitely in tough spot with just 32,000.
And there is James Honeybone from New Zealand, around 140,000 in chips.
There we see Michel St. Pierre, fellow Canadian, doing well with 246,000.
Sid Kim, the local favourite, around the 300,000 mark. Joseph Berrick from Australia, Hungarian-born, has around 570,000 in chips. And our chip leader, Ziv Bakar.
Feeling the energy?
581,000 in the lead.
Not a commanding lead at this point, but still, I got to have him as my pick right now because I just like the way that he plays every hand that he's in. Controlled, deceptive.
Well, one of these 6 players will be crowned champion here in South Korea. Action is on. Sid Kim, blinds are at 5 and 10,000. He picks up Jack 6 of spades.
Well, not a very strong hand there. No need to play it. See 10-7 offsuit. My favorite hand. Not a good hand. Hey, but I've been lucky with it, so I like it. But St. Pierre is going to just call here on the dealer button.
Seval Hageland with King 3 offsuit.
Okay, now Hageland is very short on chips.
And he moves all in for his tournament life.
Well, he's just putting in a few more chips. It's not going to be much for either Bakar or St. Pierre to call.
Ziv Bakar with Queen 8 offsuit.
Well, not a good hand, but to try to eliminate a player, it makes sense for him to decide to just call here. And I expect to see St. Pierre also make the call, which he does.
And he does. So Seval Hageland all in for his tournament life.
The 2 live players in the hand will likely check it down.
The flop is King 10-9, 2 diamonds. You can see the percentages now. Hageland a big favourite.
Tournament strategy dictates they're going to want to play the hand carefully, try to eliminate a player.
And they both check. Hageland with top pair at this stage. The turn, a 10 of diamonds.
Well, now you see that St. Pierre's made 3 10s. He's also got a diamond in his hand, but Bakar has the best diamond. He has the queen of diamonds. Also a straight flush draw if he catches the jack of diamonds.
And both players check. We go to the river.
Well, I think if I was St. Pierre there with 3 10s, I probably would have bet. Hageland, he's got to be happy about it. Everyone's checking. He thinks, well, I got kings. I might be good.
The river is a 2 of spades.
Well, Bakar's not going to bluff here. He checks, and it's up to St. Pierre, who's got the 3-10s.
And they both check, and Hageland turns over his king.
Well, he thinks he won the pot. Look, he's clapping like he thinks the kings were good.
Oh, he's just spotted it.
He just got the bad news that St. Pierre made the 3-10s.
Well, Seval Hageland, the bricklayer from Norway, will take home just over $21,000 for his efforts. And Michel St. Pierre wins the pot, and we are down to 5. Hello again, alongside Daniel Negreanu, I'm Paul Curry, and Daniel, we are on the cusp of crowning our first South Korean poker champion. And amazingly, a player from here in Seoul, Sid Kim, is not only still alive, but everything seems to be going his way.
Paul, Sid has been fortunate with his all-ins thus far, but luck usually runs out at some point. So I look for players that build their stacks playing with discipline and consistently get their chips in with the best hand. Joseph Barrick and Ziv Bakar have shown me they can take it one pot at a time. And with a little luck, I see one of them taking it home in the end.
We are now down to 5 players left at the APPT Seoul Championship final table, and the players have spread out a little bit, making themselves more comfortable.
Bakar looks comfortable. He looks like he's in his living room there.
Blinds up to 6 and 12,000.
The blinds, of course, force bets, help to induce action.
Sid Kim picks up King 10 of spades.
It's a decent hand, especially when you're short-handed. Want to raise with it for sure.
Makes it 28,000.
It's a good size raise.
Re-raise.
Uh-oh.
And Joseph Barrick has picked up pocket queens.
Dream situation here for Barrick. Definitely going to re-raise, put the pressure back on Kim, who really doesn't have a hand he can call with. Can't call a re-raise with a King 10.
Makes it 112,000.
Pretty much committing himself to the pot. What?
Wow, and Sid Kim moves all in and quickly called by Barrick.
This, Sid Kim, you really bit the bullet here. This was a big, big mistake, one of the biggest ones. After being re-raised, the last option you had was to move all in. It was a big, big mistake.
David Saab and Paul G from Australia cheering on Barrick, who is a big favourite. As you can see, 66% chance to win the hand.
I think his inexperience showed in this situation. To re-raise with King 10, definitely not the right play.
Well, Sid Kim will need a lot of help.
Just send him home.
I am home. I live in Korea, man.
He's got a 34% chance. Looks like he's having fun.
Come on, baby.
Bet you wish you could have this play back, though.
Best hand has to win.
Well, hey, wait a minute now. That's not necessarily true. I've seen the best hand lose before, so you might want to bite your tongue there until...
The flop is Ace King 4.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Kim snatches the king.
Right. Now Barrick will need to catch runner for a straight or one of the 2 remaining queens in the deck.
That is so rough.
Otherwise, Kim with a monster win right here.
And Joseph Barrick is not moving. He knows he is a big underdog now.
Well, Kim looks like he's been rewarded.
The turn is no help, a 9 of clubs.
Rewarded with a bad play here, moving all in with King 10 of spades after being re-raised. He said earlier that luck favors the foolish.
And the river is an 8 of spades.
Ship it! Ship it!
Well, and a big double up for Kim, so much so that he is now our chip leader with close to 600,000 in chips. He was on this verge of elimination a couple times, and he's got everyone shaking their heads. What's going on here? How are we going to beat this guy?
It's starting to feel like Sid Kim's day. They say lightning never strikes in the same place twice. Tell that to Sid Kim.
Oh, my God.
2 times Sid needed to hit a card to survive, and 2 times it happened. And not only is he still here, he's now the chip leader. And there is the man with the most chips. Sid is enjoying a smile, while Joseph Barrick is left to lick his wounds and try to get back into contention.
How exciting this must be for Sid Kim, hometown guy, and he's got the chip lead.
And James Honeybone, he is the short stack.
When you are the short stack, that usually means the pressure's on you to make a move and do something to get back in the game. And here we go.
Well, he picks up ace 10 of diamonds and moves immediately all of his chips into the middle.
I think this is the right play with the amount of chips that he has in front of him. He might as well just stick it all in, and if somebody wants to call him, they have to race. And there you go. You see
How much is there?
pocket 8s for Barrick, asking for a count. Wants to know exactly how much of a dent this would put into his stack.
Barrick still steaming from Sid Kim's cracking his queens.
50.
Tough decision here. He's got a few players left behind him, so if he were to play, somebody behind him might go all in or have a bigger hand than 2/8.
Meant to be. I'm all in.
And he re-raises all in to isolate James Honeybone.
I like that thinking. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. He's going for it, pressing with the 2/8, hoping it's the best hand, and it is.
Everybody else folds, so we have our two players, and James Honeybone is all in for his tournament life.
We have virtual coin flip situation, as you can see by the percentages, just 53 to 47.
God, that's so sick. He's in for a race. I go for a race. Come on.
Well, you can see David Saab not really happy with Barrick's call with the 2/8, but he does have the best hand. However, slightly, it is a lead. It's 53-47.
And here's the flop, a 10 for a deuce.
Well, that's a great flop for Honeybone, and Barrick clearly not happy. He's going to need to catch one of the remaining 2/8 or a miracle heart on the turn and river.
Well, that